Good morning, sir. Get up. The breakfast is ready. What time do you get up in the morning? Actually, I get up twice every morning. I get up at dawn. I perform the ablution. I pray the dawn prayers. I read some Quran. And I go back to sleep after that. Then I get up again at 8 o'clock. What do you do when you get up at 8 o'clock? I go to the bathroom. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I brush my hair. I get dressed and I take my breakfast. Do you make the bed after you get up? Well, sometimes I do. But to be honest with you, my wife makes the bed most of the time. Do you always have breakfast in the morning? Yes, I always have breakfast in the morning. Where do you have your breakfast? I usually have my breakfast at home, but sometimes I have it at work, especially when I get up late. What do you often have for breakfast? Well, I usually eat eggs, fried eggs with olive oil, a piece of cheese, and I drink coffee with it, coffee with milk. What time do you start work in the morning? I start work at 9 o'clock. What do you do? I'm a manager in a company. I run a small business of my own. Do you go to work on foot or in a car? Actually, it depends on weather and time as well. If the weather is good, I go on foot, or sometimes I ride the bike. But when it's cold or when it rains, I take the car. What clothes do you like wearing to work? Well, I like wearing smart clothes for work. I wear a shirt, a suit, a tie, and leather shoes. But if I don't work, if I'm free, I wear casual clothes, a sweater, a t-shirt, jeans, trainers or sandals. Where do you have lunch? At home or at work? I often have lunch at work, but on weekends I have it with my family at home. What do you do at weekends? Actually, I don't do anything specific. I just relax, or sometimes I help my wife with housework. Do you do housework? Yes, sometimes I do. What do you do exactly? Well, I help my wife with cleaning and stuff like that. I sweep the floor. My wife likes sweeping with the broom, but I like doing it with a vacuum cleaner. I sometimes prepare breakfast. I fix the coffee and my wife makes the eggs. We wake the kids up and get them ready on the table. Do you cook? No, I just help with preparing the ingredients for cooking, and my wife does the cooking. Sometimes the kids help too. What else do you do? I clear the table as soon as we finish the meal. Sometimes I wash the dishes. Sometimes my wife washes them, and that's it. Do you do the laundry? The laundry? No, I don't do the laundry. My wife does it. I just hang the laundry out on the line. I do that most of times, or the kids do that. Do you go out on weekends? Yes, we do. We often go out on weekends. Where do you like going exactly? Well, we go to the beach most of the time. We go to the park. Sometimes I take my family to eat out in a restaurant. They like going to the restaurant anyway. And sometimes we just stay and have fun at home. How many children do you have? I have 4. 2 girls and 2 boys. Do all of them go to school? No, only 2 kids go to school. I take them to school every morning before I go to work. How many days do you work a week? I work 5 days a week. How many hours do you work a day? I work almost 8 hours every day. I start work at 9 a.m. and I leave my office at 5 p.m. What do you do when you go back home from work? First, I take the rubbish out and I put it in the dumpster next to my garage door. After that, I take a shower, a hot shower. Then I take a snack and I watch the news on TV at the same time. I check my Facebook. I answer the messages on WhatsApp if there are any. I help my kids with their homework. When it's time for dinner, we gather around the table and we eat the meal together. I enjoy eating with my family. After that, I watch a documentary on my laptop. I like watching wildlife documentaries a lot. After that, I read a book. Then I go to bed. What time do you go to bed? I go to bed at midnight. I like staying up late. Do you practice any sport? Yes, I do. I go to the gym. How often do you go to the gym? I go to the gym 3 times a week. And I go jogging too. Really? How often do you go jogging? I go jogging once or twice a week.